This is the car park in Edale, High Peterborough Council car park. Possibly one of the most scenic car parks in Britain. £1.80 for an hour. Well, High Peterborough Council you can feck right off. Oh well, I've given up. 30th of December. I'll just surrender to a state of semi-alcoholism and have a dry January. Whoops. So, the Ramble Inn at Edale. Find out where it starts up there, goes up the hills all the way to Scotland. Don't know what that's called. I've been up it though when I was young and fit, fell racing. And that's down the Edale Valley towards Hope. Mam tour behind the trees. But for now, back to Guinness. Shiny, shiny, shiny. This is the Angler's Rest at Millersdale. I was here the other day. It was at the station where I turned round. I went back to Monsell and parked up down that dark lane. A very nice spot, I think. I couldn't see it properly. I've had a walk back up to sample the wares in the Angler's Rest. So on we go. This was last night's spot. Just down the road from the Angler's Rest. A bed chamber. And that sign says, well, you probably still can't read it, Raven's Tor. Sounds very Arthurian. I'm assuming that's Raven's Tor. Tor being a big lump of rock. Not seen any raisins. Ravens, yeah. And that little sign says Bellamy's Bank. Something to do with David Bellamy. I'll have a little shufties up there in a minute before we head off. Yeah, oh yes, the other thing. Oh. Happy birthday to me. Let's go. It's not a bad little gaff for the night, is it? If you're into sleeping in a van in the middle of nowhere, which obviously I am. So that's good. And this says, climb the steps to Bellamy's Bank. This limestone bank is dedicated to Dr. David Bellamy, OBE, 1933-2019. It was here in 1954 that he was first inspired by wildflowers. Right. Let's climb the steps to Bellamy's Bank. This is the Angler's Rest where I was last night for a pint. Look at that, Angler's Rest, Millersdale. Now, I went to Millersdale Station on my walk along Monsell on Christmas Day, but I didn't claim it as a day of Christmas in its own right. So I hereby claim Millersdale as the 6th day of Christmas. And don't anybody try and stop me. That's my spot down there. This car park and beer garden. But look, the River Wye. Very nice. What a lovely spot. But it's nice in the summer for a pint. I'll come back in the summer. But for now, I'm going. Fancy that, another Dale of Christmas. It's not just a car park though. Excuse me. It's an M&S car park. God, I'm smoking that pipe. Going that way to Tideswell village, which is very nice. I'll have the birthday breakfast. But yeah, Tideswell Dale, the 7th Dale of Christmas. Tideswell. Cathedral of the Peak, it's known as. I don't know who he was. Right, let's go see if there's any pig flesh to be had for Dave's birthday. Tideswell's very nice, but it appears to be shut. Now, I know it's New Year's Eve, but it's my birthday. And, you know, I don't expect to work on New Year's Eve, but every other bugger should be working to supply me with pig flesh, coffee. And anyway, oh God, this is St. John the Baptist, not the actual man himself, his church. I think he's a rector here or something like that. I'm assuming that's something to do with being the Cathedral of the Peak. Who knows? All I can think about is bacon butties. See, I was right, even in my state of delirium caused by pig flesh deprivation. Welcome to St. John's, the Cathedral of the Peak. Nice. Can't go wrong with the co-op. Not your day, Tideswell. I came to you today on my birthday with ready cash to spend on a slap-up breakfast. Did you provide me with a slap-up breakfast? No, you didn't. What did you provide me with? This. Very disappointing. Take notes and do better next year. Happy New Year, Tideswell.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you, Robin. Who's that?
I better not see this on the internet later.
Oh,
seriously, I'll be annoyed.
Oh. So Happy New Year to all the viewers.
All two of them.
Both of them. Oh dear me. Oh. This is downtown Disley, on the outskirts of the High Peak, on the borders of the Badlands of Stockport. Although this bit, actually, Disley, is actually part of Macclesfield, which I can never quite get my head around. But that's for another time. Right, so yeah, I had a nice pint with my children. And when they were little, they used to call Disley Disneyland, because they're stupid. No, they're not. Highly intelligent. Take after the mother. So I'm going to meet my friend Ian now for a coffee and then head over to deepest, darkest Cheshire. Beautiful Tarpley for a sleepover with my friends Paul and Melissa. And I'll be back in the new year, or in terms of the video, in a few seconds. Bye for now. I wonder what comes out of here. Yeah. Hill in the distance. Television transmitter near Bolton. Interesting. I think that's Liverpool. Let's see. the Proddy Cathedral. I think that, oh no, stopping there, David Dollard. I just very surreptitiously walked down from the promenade, down that causeway, and to here, avoided my bladder. In very secretive fashion. Or so I thought. Anyway, I was bursting. Like the population of the wee Fylde coast walking up and down this promenade today, and no sign of a bog in sight. Still, mustn't complain. Look at that, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, St Anne's isn't a dale. That's my little joke. Anyway, January the 2nd, Happy New Year. Just been to see my sister and her offspring. I fancied a bit of sea air before I headed into the interior. I'm thinking maybe a couple of days in the Yorkshire Dales, but that could change. Anyway, he's pulling the cobwebs off. Ah, it's perishing actually. My face has gone a bit numb. Oh, yeah, still there. I walk down to the windmill at Lytham. Sauce of pie. And walk back to my van. So, stay tuned. It is Lytham St Anne's, as opposed to St Annes-on-Sea. Just down the road from each other. I think they're two separate entities. I'm not sure where one starts and one finishes, or one begins, one ends. Anyway, it's got a windmill. There you go, windmill. Not operational. Got a lifeboat station. It's got car parks. In fact, I stayed here one night when I first got my van. And it's got the bright lights. God, I feel like Dick Whittington when he arrived in London. I don't know which way to go, it's so exciting.